Ohayo gozaimasu. Yokoso. Konrad Janna desu. Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Pubsy, and we're back with some more Rejuvenations. Finally, we arrived at Golden Link Town. Only to then get dirty looks from people. Yeah, the people of Golden Link Town don't like us. I wonder why. Other than the fact that we're not from the town itself, and they're actively looking at us like we committed heinous war crimes. I mean, you guys didn't commit any heinous war crimes, did you? Because I didn't. Look. Sure, that one time in Mass Effect where I destroyed an entire planetary system to get one guy and it failed horribly, but they have no way of pinning it on me. But other than that, I haven't done anything. But we've met with the gym leader, Tissa, and she wants our help with something. And that probably is our best option. So anyway, we're going into our house now. Welcome to my humble abode. Please, just this way. Wow, you have a lot of cool stuff here, Narcissa. They all look like they're antiques. Are you calling me old, perhaps? Oh my goodness, no, not old, just cultured. I would say someone who likes to pass. Funny you say that. Anyway, I was just teasing. These are just trinkets that I've gathered while I traveled the world. You traveled the world? That's so cool! Trying to see the world is something I can get behind. Traveling the world is fun, but I didn't necessarily do it for leisure. I was an actress. A very famous one at that. An actress? Like in movies and TV shows? Well, I was in a couple of those, but I mostly performed in plays. Interesting. Please, this way. Oh, are these posters of the plays you've been in? Yes, some of my favorite performances are displayed here. Now I'm curious about your career. Could you tell us a bit about it? I thought you'd never asked. Oh god, you gotta do the person talking about their career. I mean, famous one, but still. We're gonna get a very dramatic retelling. I'm not doing it. A beautiful lass who rose from the shadows took the world by storm. A star through the mist and a new light had shone through. God, you know what would be really good if I had a radio voice like, and what? You know what? Fuck it, we're doing it. I think I can do it. And Lexi! Kanto, Kyoto, Ho, and Sino, you know the Catalyst, Alola, Galar, Fiore, Homa, and Oblivia, and many more. The list goes on and on. She's performed in many places along her life. These posters are just some of the first starting parts of her many, many works. Okay. They were good, but they gave her many experience. However, the Lady in Red was her magnum opus. This. Okay, I'm gonna stop. As funny as it is, I don't think people want to hear that anymore. It was because of that play that my name truly became known. Once the ball started rolling, it was like nothing could stop me. My passion for the arts overtook me. It felt like I was guided down a path outside of my own free will. But I never doubted it. I embraced it. I loved it. I cherished it. And I miss it. Those were the days. Eventually I resettled back into Golden Leaf Town, and built my own theater in town. I found a husband, and then, well, oh shoot, I think she got sad mode. Yeah, I think we should. Anyway, where I wanted to go. Just out here. I wonder what that was about. I bet we're about to know. Kinda just wanted to get to Route 4. I guess it's alright too. Well, hey, there's nothing wrong with helping people. Because at the end of the day, it's normally, hey, you make the world a better place when you do. At least, that's what Mom told me. Please have a seat, Conrad. I set tea on the table. Nice. Now that we're here, I'm curious about your position. This is a quaint little town, isn't it? Huh? Who would think such a cute town like this would be so ferocious and hateful? Did you know that this town used to be a fortress for a gang of thieves? Wait, I didn't know that actually. And did you know that it was their father who disbanded them? Huh? Wait, you know who I am? Oh, of course I do. Kid and I were acquaintances. Oh, right. Since they're gym leaders, they would know each other, right? Like, it's not how you kind of think about it. Gym leaders would kind of know of other gym leaders within the region, their own region. I would at least have some level of a positive rapport, since they're technically business co-workers. Like, now that I think about it, you'd think that there'd be like a moment, like, okay, this is a weird thing. Like, fundamentally, let me just go off and be a nerd for a little bit. You know how there normally would be like a Pokemon Professors Conference where Pokemon professors around the entire world of Pokemon would probably go in, submit their findings and research on the latest pieces of data, and that would probably be culminized, probably be put inside the Pokedex's data banks, as a culmination of their work and information. I'm sure there's like a gym leaders conference where all the gym leaders of each Pacific region, like for that Pacific region, they all meet up to talk and have interactions and social work about how their training goes, how the trainers within the region what sort of strategy they would do to make the fights a bit more challenging, help the trainers adapt a little bit better. And normally it's just to talk and actually make friends. I feel like that's like makes sense. Like this would exist, right? Because I mean, it would be kind of weird that the gym leaders are just like constantly in their gym doing gym leader things. Meanwhile, they're doing their side hustle job, doing their other job as a side hustle. So like, come on, there has to be like some conference work, some talks within the organization. Like, I'm not crazy for thinking this, right? Because for an association or a guild or a league, you would need to have this happen every once in a while, right? Since Sheridan and Goldenleaf Town are neighbors, we came to an agreement some time ago. So, Narcissa, you call me all this way to tell me I'm not welcome here? No, Kida, you know my stance on this. As of recent events, I've been listed in Ordinance of Isolation. An actress putting on an Ordinance of Isolation. That seems, pardon me, kind of productive. Those days are long gone. I think I have to think of my people now. Yeah, I see. So you want me to advise people not to come here via Route 3 then? Yes, that'd be best. Fine. Even with this ordinance, I'd like to remain allies. We both lost people we've loved in similar ways. It's kind of funny. No, I'm about to get into this whole thing. Think about it. Kato was separating himself from his own people because of the traumatic loss of his wife, and due to a whole mental splitting of his own sense of self, which even then, while he did split off that sense of self because he couldn't handle the tremendous psychological pain that came from the loss of his wife, you can still tell there was like a bit of the original Kata there, most likely because of the proximity of range. That was still somewhat influencing the Kata that we saw there. And even then, I would still say this: that Kato was just someone who was going through some shit and was probably regaining a new sense of self and a new growth of self that would have a righteous flame of justice that would be burning in once again. It's just that sadly he died before we could really culminate in a fully evolved form of growth. And yet here we're seeing two people who have lost a loved one who are taking completely different concepts in the form of isolation. One who's isolating himself from other people, and the other who's isolating everybody, along with himself, from the greater world. It's kind of weird it's like one person separating himself from the rest of the island, and the other person is separating the entire island from the rest of the world, which doesn't really help because you're basically cutting yourself off from the whole world, and you're hurting not only yourself but everybody around you. And we're seeing the result of this given on how the people of this entire town have been behaving and acting. And I'm just going to say this now, we're going to see it be even worse because rather than using basic context clues and red flags, they're just gonna go with the concept of, oh, this person's from Golden Clown, I can completely trust him, when in reality, this is a person you shouldn't trust to begin with. But I'm getting ahead of myself. If that is what you wish, I'll be off immediately then. You can stay here with your antiques. Damn, I feel like there was a little bit of venom there. Are you calling me old? Not necessarily old. Well, just cultured. Like father, like fucking daughter. Oh god. But in ordinance of isolation, isn't that a bit extreme? You and your dad are literally just going beat for beat with this, aren't you? Of course the people are mean here. They grew up learning to hate people who weren't from here. Something that only I can be blamed for. However, the ordinance is not something I put up without a reason. It's been over a decade now, but I received a letter. Within the letter was a threat that... Narcissa! Narcissa, answer me! I'm here to finally face you! And also a second issue here. Now, let's say this. You come from a town of people who hates people who aren't from that town. You grew up to realize that this is stupid and dumb and you want to change it. Yeah, we might no longer be friends with Ren after all of this. I'm just saying it now because the homiehood might get damaged by a lot depending on our actions. Or what we say to him. I know you're up there. You're not exactly quiet. Ah, Ren, your timing is fortuitous. Instead of explaining it, I think it'd be better to show you. What? Who are you talking to? I guess, of course. Yo. Hey, Ren. I need a comrade. Yes. I was saying, could you please take these two and show them you know where? What? You want me to bring them there? What for? Show them this town's history. They'll understand then. Wait. Anything you have to say to me, I'll acknowledge after you escort them. Deal? Alright, fine. If that's what you want, I'll take them. Where are we going exactly? To the west of town is Wispy Pass. Take that route, and then north, you'll run into a place called Wispy Tower. That is where Ren wants to bring you. I don't like going there, but I'll do whatever I can. We should get moving. But the proposition? You have a one-tracked mind, just like Kata. Don't worry, we'll get there, I promise. Oh, alright, let's get going then. Alright. Hey, are you still here? Come out, I'm alone. I'm here. You don't need to yell like a brat. What you said was true. Conrad really did come. Told you could trust me. Conrad was left unattended. Golden Town. Leaf is about to suffer the same fate it did over a decade ago. No. You can stop it, and I can help. What do you say? I won't let Conrad get his way. Tell me what I have to do. Like I said, history. And something stupid is about to happen. I just broke up with my boyfriend named Michael, and I want to take my anger out on you. That's not healthy. Oh, shoot. Luckily, I have a fighting type. Alright, low sleep. Ooh, home claws, low sleep. Oh, Sableye. Low sweep. Oof. I love the fact that he could use Scrappy. I might actually just keep this Pangoro simply because of that ability. Oh. I visited recent tower recently. It was very scary for me. Also, I couldn't exactly shake why, but the flooring looked really weird. I guess I shouldn't look into things too much, right? Oh. Here's Wispy Park. We're not going here yet. But first... Oh no! A Pacific plot event that's very important that I complete and do! Aw, dang. Do I still have all those revives? Yeah, I do. Okay, good. Now, to most people, this would be a moment of, wait, Connor, why are we here? Well, we have another kind of plot relevant. It's a side quest that you don't need to do, but for the sake of the plot and for the path that I'm going down, I need to do it. Basically, if you want to be a good person and not just focus on just trying to get to the story as quickly as possible without caring about doing any of the side things that will help you look really cool among all of the characters and help you get really good stuff, then just ignore everything else and don't focus on it. But if you want to and get good stuff, then just do what I'm doing. Things aren't going well. We can't let that thing stay there. The wild Pokemon have begun to migrate to Wispy Path, and that's affecting Eagle. Oh shit, no, that's not good. Good. We gotta stop it then. If we don't deal with this thing soon, the results will be catastrophic. Don't worry. We'll find an alternative. Wait a moment. I sense someone has just entered the room. Yes? I'm sorry, but this gate is closed until further notice. Wait a moment. I know this kid. This kid. You're Silver. Yes, I am. The trainer that resolved the issues surrounding the ghost trees in East Garen. Yes. But my name is... I see. So Silver is just a nickname. Yeah. A nickname from a good friend. Ah! Your true name is Conrad. Yes! Conrad. That's my name. Don't wear it out. I relate to having a nickname. Or a cool name. My name is C. Well, nice to meet you, C. I believe we've struck gold here, everyone. Listen, Conrad, we may need your help. A mysterious being appeared in Wood Forest roughly a month ago. Oh yeah, that's weird. I was there a month ago. It remained dormant until just recent when it began receiving high reports of high-level aggression from the local Pokemon again. The people of HQ figured it would be simple enough, but I got swept aside in an instant. I saw it. Oh, so you've seen it before. Then, it's settled. I'll recruit you. First things first. Oh, shoot. Current partners didn't stand much. Okay, 3v3. Alright, let me send out... I can't use Hikari, Tengu, nor Epona. So it's probably best that I send in Sonic. Alright. But you know your team is fudged. Alright. Or Beetle. Oh, shoot. Alright. First, we're gonna go with a Flame Charge. Oh, shoot. He went with a Confuse Ray. Already starting off strong. Flame Charge. Oof. Oof. Aerial Ace, come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gavantula. Ooh. Alright, Flame Charge. Now, yeah, Garvantula's gonna be pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. But don't worry. We got Body Slam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ariados. Hold on, let me just max survive right now. Alright, there we go. Ooh! Ah, Panther could have finished it off in one turn. Alright, Aerial Ace. Ooh, Poison Sweep. Ooh, Shadow Sneak. But Aerial Ace still finishes. Astonishing. You may be just what we need. Yep, I'm a revived spammer. Astounding. Your strength is incredible, Conrad. Alright, in that case, I'll leave this in your hands. The Dimensional Rift is located within Goldenwood Lake. Your mission is as well. Find and destroy it. Then, Goldenwood Forest will be saved. Got it. Although, crud, my Pokemon are injured. Let me just rest for 5 seconds. 5 seconds complete. Alright, let's go. I got like 9 minutes left anyway. Cause I gotta go. I gotta go and do something real quick. Oh. Oh. Something roars violently down at a lake. Ooh, shoot. Something roaring violently. Alright. Best to switch. Oh my god. The entire forest is messed up. I guess since our park has been just left abandoned. And since wild Pokemon were just running rampant. Oh god. Oh god, even the lady's flowers that she was so desperate to protect are ruined. Dang. This is so sad. Oh, whoa, Mightyena, that is a bigger boy. Zygarde Cell. Look, I had to go get that Zygarde Cell. It was very important that I get the Zygarde Cell before doing anything else. I could also surf and go do something there, but right now, fixing this entire place, stopping the bad guys is the most important thing. Alright, now. Without further ado, the Rift Gyarados is here. Oh shoot, he uses Intimidate. Leaf Blade. What the? Oh shoot, that worked. Alright. So, Little Sweet. That ain't gonna work. Little Sweet again. You've lowered his physical stat. This cheeky motherfucker. Aqua Jet. Oh, shoot. Wait, did he change types? Oh, shoot, he changed types. Dang, that's not good. Oh, man. I really should have brought my Intimidate squad for this. A low sweep. But the best thing we can do now is just cripple his speed. Why? Because that's literally the only thing we can do. Alright. We're gonna revive Tengu. Yeah, Tesla's gonna get taken out. Anyway, we already knew this. Leaf Blade. Confusion. Oh, now it's Fire Dragon. Alright. So I'm just gonna revive. Oh, wow, we can actually get a Night Slash boost. That's actually really good. So I'm gonna revive again. Right now, we're just doing revive heals because we're gonna need to get everybody back online for this fight. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, no, that didn't do enough damage. Alright. So, we're gonna bring back Hancha. Hancha, get online. Night Slash. We're gonna revive Tesla. Damn, this Rift Gyarados is really tough. Luckily, I'm a filthy spammer. Luckily, I don't have any respect for this Pokemon whatsoever. Let me revive opponent so that way. Alright. Now, I'm gonna bring up Pancha. Night Slash. Wait, hold on. Is it stats like... Oh, shoot. No wonder. That's not good. Okay. He brought back Tesla. Flame Charge. Aerial Ace. And it's dead. Gyarados will finally be able to rest in peace. That was a job well done, Conrad. Well, because of you, Golden Forest is saved. Though, even with the rift gone, this place will take some time to get back to what it was. But I guess it's no issue for a forest to be a forest, right? As my thanks, please take this. Sure. I guess we can send Tengu back. I'd hit the road for now, but if you're ever on Terrajuma Island, look out for me. Got it? Wonder what he gave me. Oh my gosh. I think I know what this is. Huh. I guess we have another Psychic type Pokemon on our team. God, I really do might have to actually start a new playthrough. Again. And it's like something I'm gonna have to do offline. Oh, man. Oh. Hey, old dude. Golden Forest has never been... God, that's... Anyway. For now, let's put this little egg along with this little egg over here, since I'm gonna have to hatch both of these. Yep, hold on for a sec, guys. I gotta go do something real quick. And just hold on for a sec. Alright, and I'm back. Okay, so what was I doing? Alright, I was setting up the team. Okay. So, because I know I'm gonna be dealing with some strong Pokemon, one that are gonna be very much... I'm gonna have to put Akari in the box. It's not because I don't like using Espeon, but primarily... Ooh. You know, electric types would be really good right about now. Nah, we're gonna just leave that there. But as of now, I'm just doing these changes and switches to just make some optimization-ish. But as of now, Pancha, Jet, Tesla, and Tengu are going to be our front runners. Meanwhile, hopefully opponent will level up enough to actually evolve. So that way we can use her. Hold on for a moment again. Alright, we're back. I had to go do a quick appointment with my appointment. But we're back. Okay, we're good. Sorry. But yeah, the plan, and also I have to do this. I could just show you guys how that one works, like, real quick. Like, oh wow, those are just ghosts. Like, literal spirits of the damned. But, yeah. How many of those ice creams do I have? Yeah, I got enough. We gotta do some bonding moments with that Pokemon. But Esper. So that way we can have another second type. I totally didn't forget Sonic existed. Aqua Jet. Ooh. Aqua Jet. Trumbeak. Ooh. You know, I've never used the Pick-a-Peck line. Like, ironically enough, out of all the bird Pokemon, and I've never used that one. Alright. Oh no, wait, I forget. These guys don't really have a lot of funds. Whoa. God. Oh my god, what's going through me? Wait. Those civilians. Hold on, I saw those pavilions. Those are the same crystal blue, clear, so blue. Sorry, but until we're done investigating, we can't let you proceed. Oh shit. Dang, what happened here? It's clear there was some sort of disaster that happened, but... You're right. Disaster did strike here. This tower was intentionally set on fire. This is Whisky Tower. It was the pinnacle of Golden Leaf's success for over a decade ago. It was said that an outsider came to this tower and set it ablaze. Narcissa's husband, Sirius, was killed in that blaze. But it wasn't just him. 15 people from Golden Leaf Town perished. Oh. I was just a child, but even I felt horror for that event and struck into the hearts of my community. That day, it's a day that we will never forget. Man. But it was because of that event that Narcissa enacted that terrible ordinance. And it's been that way ever since. But not for long. Not for long? There's a little tradition we have here in Golden Leaf Town. A rule that Narcissa made herself. If a member of our community isn't happy with the current state of Golden Leaf Town, they may challenge the current leader for their title. That's an intense rule. Way different from Sheridan's culture. Wait, Ren, you don't mean you're trying to... I intend to take Narcissa up on this rule and take her status. This is the reason I went to East Garen and trained under Professor Jenner's guidance. All that training was for this moment. And I'm finally ready. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna actually fix anything. Your intentions have always been known to me. Yeah. Long ago, shortly before this event happened, my husband and I received a letter. And that letter was a threat. I've always remembered what it said. Golden Leaf Town's darkest day is coming. I will be the one to take everything from you. Even though we took the letter seriously, we could not prevent that tragedy. I'd vowed that I would never let something like this happen again. As a result, I enacted the Ordinance of Isolation. So what? You're saying that you're just a coward? If somebody intends to harm the town, they do so, ordinance or not. You're right. But I wanted to cut the probability by a considerable amount. It was a rash decision I made in a moment of fear, anger, and despair. After far too long, I've decided to bring on the help of you all to change all this. Help? Why do we need our help? You can just change it! The pain of our people has been ingrained into our culture. Change is far more difficult than it seems. True, you can't really force people to start being friends with each other, or try to force an entire group of people to like another group of people. You gotta let it happen naturally, because when you try to force a change on the people are gonna resist it, because they're gonna see it as fake and not real. You're trying to create something that's artificial, not genuine. You can force all the people in Golden Leaf Town to be nice to outsiders, but that's just gonna make them put on a fake act. It's just gonna make them hate them even more. It's just gonna cause more of a poison cycle of hatred and more venomous roots to take place. And the worst thing is when you try to deny that this is even happening, and then claim that the people of Golden Leaf Town aren't trying hard enough in being nice. To which then you start persecuting your own people because they're not being nice enough to outsiders, and meanwhile the outsiders are taking advantage of it, and it's like a whole cycle of stupid. Force them to change. Ren, that's the biggest problem. You can't force change. To force it will cause a greater schism between the people and its leader. It will cause more pain and suffering. Oh God, I'm not going to use history for an example. I got example because that's just going to get weirder. The outcome of forcing people to change will be far worse. See? She knows what she's talking about. She's read her history books. That I can say with certainty. I'm done with this. I did what you asked me to. I expect you to accept my challenge. Challenge accepted. Good. It's decided tomorrow then. Oh, shoot. I'll have to go check guns. Ren is determined. He's just like his father. Ren has a strong sense of justice. Oh God, that's already a dangerous thing for you to say in front of me. He may be a bit too determined. Strength is not everything. Your proposition was to help with the ordinance, right? I have to bring up what Ren said before. Why can't you just remove it yourself? To remove it now wouldn't really fix the problem. It would just be like, what? Because you think if you remove the whole ordinance of isolation, do you think that's going to magically get these people to just stop hating outsiders? No, they're still going to use it as a justification now. They're just going to look at her as a traitor. Even if I remove it myself, it wouldn't be for nothing. Yeah, they're just still going to hate outsiders. There's no changing that. There needs to be a natural change of heart in the people of Golden Leaf Town. See? It's an issue that has grown into something much more than I can handle. See, she gets it. You can't force it to just magically go away and fix itself. I see. So that's why you needed our help specifically. Precisely. I needed a little town hero like Conrad. If you help me, even if we're not successful, I'll show you the way to Route 4. Alright, I accept. I can fix this problem. Get rid of the persecution and hatred? Ha! I know how to do that. You just need to get somebody that can rally against the hate. Actually, no, that's just going to cause a bigger problem. Okay, I think I can fix it, though. Yeah, I accept too. I want to see change for this place. After all, it's like you said before. Shared in Golden Leaf are neighbors. In times of need, we need to stick together. I didn't expect a response like that from you. grateful for your support. No need to worry. We got this. Regardless, we'll have to think about something by tomorrow. That is, if Ren is able to defeat me in battle. I don't intend to lose, but something about him is different this time. Well, that's probably the dog within him and being more determined than ever. I'll see if I can buy more time with him, but no promises. Thank you. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and make staying arrangements for you two at the Pokemon Center. Awesome, I love camping, but it's nice. But a nice warm bed would be nice. Wait, you camp? I just walk. We'll reconvene tomorrow. For now, I'll turn in. Got it. See you tomorrow, Narcissa. I mean, I didn't know. Does everybody camp? I just keep walking till I reach my next destination, and then I just rest at the nearest Pokemon Center. Huh. I guess I'm weird. But anyway, that's all I got for this episode, guys. Without further ado, this is your lovely host, Papa C, signing off. You know the drill by now. Please sure to like, subscribe, and notify any and all future uploads. Without further ado, ciao.